Straw Hut Media.
Oh, hello! As you guys can see if you're watching the video version, this is Matcha. She just said hi to you guys. Say hi! Welcome to the Jordyn Jones podcast. I am recording in the new year, so happy new year, everybody. I have loved the trend about ins and outs on TikTok and Instagram, so I'm going to start this episode off with my ins and outs of 2024, and I also wanted to bring my furry friend today to meet you guys. This is Matcha. She's a British short hair munchkin cat. She is so good. I don't know, I guess I just see like movies and stuff, but I feel like you throw a kitten into like a new house and they'll jump on everything and scratch everything and throw up everywhere, and she has been a dream. Knock on wood, but I think I have the perfect little kitten. I'm also not letting her sleep with me for the first 6 months because I read about that somewhere. Whether it's true or not, I know. It will also help alleviate messes and accidents in the bedroom. So I'm just going to do that. And she seems to like it. She sleeps on the couch and she's in the same spot. I leave her at night. In the morning, don't leave me. But let's just get on with my ins and outs. So my ins of 2024, my top one is saying no more often. It's funny, I see other people saying yes more often. I am a yes person. I do things like I don't want to do all the time. It gets me into situations that I just don't want to be in. For me, I need to say no more often. It's really hard for me, especially like friends in my relationship. I basically always want to be with my boyfriend or see my friends and do stuff. But there is being alone and like needing alone time. And if someone texts me saying, oh, do you want to meet up for lunch? Or my boyfriend's like, oh, do you want to come over? I'm always just like a yes. And I need to just like spend a little bit more time alone this year. That has to come with saying no, but it's so hard for me because I want to do so many things. That's like my number one thing this year. Number two is traveling. I feel like I barely went anywhere in 2023. I used to go to New York all the time. I would go to Michigan. Guys, this cat is so cute. I would go to Michigan. I would go to crazy places. Although I loved staying in LA, being in my apartment more, and I don't know, just like being home, because 2022 I traveled like way too much. So 2023 I was like, okay, no more traveling. Now I'm like, I want to travel more again. So I just want to go see more friends and make more plans like that ahead of time. Hopefully I'll be able to travel more in 2024. Next one is focusing on my career and my goals. When I was 15 in 2015 to when I was 20 in 2022, I feel like my whole life was my career and work and jobs and being on time and always looking my best. And during COVID and after that, I was kind of sick of it and wanting to, be a little bit more normal and have like more of a normal life and chill more and slow down, because my whole life has just been go, go, go and job, job, job. So I was like, not wanting to do that. And again, now this year, I am definitely more goals, focusing on my career, doing more things and more opportunities that come my way and will further my career and get my future looking right, because I stopped wanting to do anything for a couple of years. And although it was amazing and fun, it's time to get back to work. You know what I mean? So spending more time with my family. Everyone that sees me, or even like my friends, are like, what? You spend so much time with your family. It's like, no, I want to spend more time with them. Especially like my niece and my nephew and my brother and his family who live like 20-30 minutes away from me. I see my Michigan family more than them. I don't even know why. Like, I love spending time with my niece and nephew and like doing things, but also they're always like sick. They have school and dance and all these things that I had as a kid. And I just need to spend more time with them, plan more things with them, and just focus on spending more time with family in Michigan and out in California. Oh, you want to play with my toe? Next one is saving more money. Of course, everyone says this every year. I just buy unnecessary things. I obviously like eat out a lot. I don't know. I just need to save more money and buy and spend money on like the necessities, not the outrageous like shopping and bags and everything. Even though I really want a Goyard cat bag. I'm gonna say that doesn't count because it's for my cat. It's not for me. Number 5 is killing spiders. I hate spiders. It's weird how actually terrifying they are to me. There was a teeny tiny spider in my living room the other day. I'm completely alone. I'm not filming myself. I'm not overreacting at all. It's just literally me and this spider and a paper towel, which I've never done in my life. I've never gotten that close to a spider. I'll use something else or I'll ask someone else to kill the spider, but I'll never forget this day. I told myself, I was like, do you see how little that thing is? He's so much more afraid of you than you are of him. Oh, it's just like so scary to me. And I know there's other people out there that can relate to this. Other people who are like, she is so dumb and stupid right now. What? It's just a little tiny spider. No, there's people out there like me who are terrified of spiders, whether it's little or big. If it's in my house, I don't feel well. I literally would like take deep breaths before like trying to kill this spider. My mom got me this bug zapper, just random. When I moved into my apartment, she just got it for me. And, oh, is that your leg? Look at your baby. Okay, I get distracted. We're going to talk about that in the outs. But yeah, I just like, it's just so terrifying. And she got me this bug zapper to hopefully help me with vacuuming up these bugs. And that thing terrified me because it's not very flat. It has like a curve to it. So I was like, what if I put it against the wall and the spider falls down under the couch and then it goes under the couch and I'm never going to find it again. So I ended up using the paper towel and being strong and I did it. And after kind of gave me a sense of I can do this. So now I feel a little bit more confident in killing spiders. That's why it's a goal of mine to kill more. Hopefully you guys don't think I'm crazy. Next, getting back into my passions like dancing, etc. Again, with like my whole life being dancing, singing, entertaining, doing all this stuff at such a young age for my entire life, I just got to a point where it wasn't fun for me anymore or as fun. I've always enjoyed dancing and that's why I wrote that one as one of my passions I want to get back into, because I can sense that whenever I'm sad or going through something, I like to dance. And that's how I know I like it. That's one of my goals, is to get back in classes, whether it's for me or for a career. I just want to get into more things that I enjoy. I also enjoy boxing. I used to do that a lot and I love it. It made me strong for sure. I'd have a little bit more like edge on me for those spiders, you know? Next one, confidence. You know, everyone has their ups and downs with confidence and feeling good about themselves and talking down about themselves and going through phases where, you know, you don't feel like yourself. Sometimes you're just like, wow, I am slaying right now. And I know the whole like manifesting and faking it till you make it does really work for me personally. So I just need to like talk really good about myself. I don't know, just knowing that I am cool and different and pretty and nice and caring, and I need to say more things about myself like that instead of like, why does no one like me? I'm such a waste of space. I don't know, I catch myself saying really negative things and that has to stop in 2024. Next is streaming Fortnite on Twitch. I love playing Fortnite. I used to stream, but I didn't have a face cam. And this year, this month, like this week, I'm going to get a PC, whether it's like new or used or a company will send it to me, whatever. I just want to do it and I want to stream and I want to also share it to TikTok, however you do that. I know that there's ways, so I just want to figure that out. And my cat, sleeps on me while I play Fortnite until she jumps off a little bit. But yeah, that is definitely a huge goal of mine for this year, is to get back into streaming. Next is manifesting. We already talked about this. Saying nice, positive things that are in the moment. You say, you know, oh, I'm streaming on Twitch. I have so many viewers. I'm enjoying it so much. You have to act like it's in the present. That's what I'm going to be doing more of. Last in is cooking at home more. I really enjoy cooking. I think I'm pretty good at it. I love cooking for my boyfriend, making things together or just cooking for him. That's just something I want to do more often. I actually enjoy it. I remember specifically a time, maybe a month ago, I was kind of sad. And Lily, who's behind the cameras, she told me to like go cook. Just do it, get up, cook, play some music. It'll distract you from being sad and things that are going on right now. And I did it, and I literally texted her or called her after. Wow, Lily, I should do that more often. I think I made chicken noodle soup that night, and I brought some extra to my neighbor, and it just made me feel good. And I wasn't that sad anymore. So shout out Lily back there. Now for my outs. Is she sleeping? That's so cute. She's not over here chewing all the cords and ruining the cameras. She's just sleeping. I'm pretty sure she'll be invited back. Okay, outs. Turning down opportunities. This kind of goes with how I wasn't as focused on my career the past 3 years and turned down a lot of things. And I just want to say yes to those types of things more often, doing more things that are even out of my comfort zone, and focus on my career, which I've been saying. Number 2 is overlooking disrespect. This is very much so a no, very hard for me. Whenever I'm in a argument or someone is upset with me, I just shut down. I don't speak. I say okay and yes, and I kind of want the conversation to be over, because once you talk back, I feel like it's an argument, and I don't like arguing. I don't like confrontation. I'll just shut down. The conversation kind of ends. It doesn't really get solved. No one really heals. I am the problem with that, and I'm gonna just really try to speak my mind more with that, and I feel like it will help me, my relationships, my friendships, even my career. So next, letting others persuade me. With my career, there's been things that I didn't want to do or did do, obviously, but I let others get in my head or say certain things to get me to do something, and then it wasn't how it was supposed to be. So I'm just going to do what I want to do, trust my gut and my instincts more with that. The next one's very self-explanatory though. I just wrote crying. I cry a lot. The other day was pretty bad about my cat. Some small inconveniences were happening and I was just crying. So I just need to not do that. There's just other things where, if I'm sad, I'm crying. If I'm happy, I'm crying. If I'm mad, I'm crying. If I'm any emotion, it just turns to crying, and I need to control those more and not sit in my bathtub and cry. There's no point in doing it. Well, there is, but I've got to change that mindset a little bit and just not cry as much. Next one is being indecisive. Lily told me to put this one down, and it's very true. She said that when you know what you want, it's easy for you. But if it's not something I'm 100%, it's totally indecisive and back and forth. Even if I'm ready, leaving the house, I just stepped out, have my keys and everything. It'll be wait, I don't want to wear these. I don't know. I'll just change something last minute all the time. But it's even with food. It's with everything in my life. I am very indecisive. I have Gemini in me, so obviously that's why. But yeah, I just have to not be as indecisive and make my own, what's the word? Make my own decisions. I can't even think of that word. It's not even in my vocabulary. Ugh. Literally, I need to make my own decisions, you guys. The thing with that is, I'll ask my boyfriend, should I get this dish or this dish? And then he says this dish, and then I'm still, I don't really want that one. I already know I want this one, but I asked anyways. And then when he says the other one, I end up going with the one I like, which I guess is good. But sometimes I don't, and it's just I need to just make my own decisions. Okay, next is worrying. Worrying about things that are out of my control, worrying about people, worrying about what life throws at you. I just need to stop worrying. That's self-explanatory. Next, spending a lot of time on my phone. I totally go through phases where my screen time is low, my screen time is high, majority it's high. There was a day where my screen time was 22 hours. It's really bad. That means I had 2 hours of sleep, if I even slept. That was a really low time in my life. I remember that day. But yeah, it's bad. You just go on TikTok and you just keep going. And now with this cat, I just keep on taking photos and videos of her all day long. It's hard because my job is majority on my phone and taking videos and pictures and posting and commenting and all of that. We've already talked about this. But aside from that, when I have free time, I can't continue to be on my phone. I should do something else with my time, which is why I got a cat. I got a cat because she's so cute. Lily told me I got a cat because I'm lonely, so. She called me Taylor Swift a bunch of times because I also thought a sweater was cute in the store, and she was like, what are you, grandma? I wanted a cat. What are you, Taylor Swift? Okay, next is complaining. I complain a lot. Next one, speaking down on myself. I also have kind of talked about this. It kind of goes hand in hand with the confidence one and disrespect and all these things that I believe and tell myself, and I just can't speak down on myself. Speak more positively about myself is in. Next is skipping on skincare. I'll talk to people and they'll just have a 10-step skincare routine. How does your mom look? Your mom's genes. And I'm like, oh, my mom looks pretty good. But I get what they're saying. Take care of your skin. And even if my skin is good now, it's still something to take care of, basically. Most of the days, I'll just put on moisturizer, and like twice a month, I wash my face. So I just need to work on wrinkles and all this other things because I don't want to get Botox and work done, at least right now. Everyone else, like I'm friends with or that's on Instagram, like does. So then you compare yourself to others. Yeah, like I just know I still have like my baby cheeks and like I'm not as tight and all this stuff. I just need a good skincare routine and stick with it. Last one is getting distracted halfway through a project. Also written by Lily. Because as I was making this list, we're in Starbucks and I was trying to go. We were there till like 10:16 in this morning, okay? And I'm thinking, I have my podcast at 12. So like, I really have to go. Lily, like we have to go. I have to charge my phone. I have to get ready. And she's like, no, we're going to finish this list while we're here because you're not going to do it. Really, like I really have to charge my phone. I'm not even thinking I'm going to be late to my podcast, okay? I have so much time because I don't have to leave till 11:50. I was wrong. We finished the list as she writes that last one for me on my phone. We leave. I charge my phone, getting ready. I get out of the shower. I'm sitting in my robe. My podcast team texts me. Hey, what's your ETA? Lily, this is all your fault. Not really. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I have 12 written down on my calendar. Lo and behold, I look at my calendar and it says 11. Oh my gosh. I've never been here at 11. At least I don't think. So there's nothing in me that was, I'm going to be late. It's at 11. I didn't even ever go back and check what time this thing is at, which should also be on my list this year. I like need to get my scheduling right. Another weird thing happened with me with the time. I was trying to go get the Target Stanley collab and I checked the Starbucks app and it said they opened at 11. So then in the morning, I'm checking Target because I'm like 11 a.m. doesn't really make sense. So I look and it says 8 and I'm like, oh my God, I just missed it. I can't even get the cup now because we're late. What is with me and time? I got to get that straight. Yeah, I was 25 minutes late today. Thank God I live close. We whipped it together and we're here. So that is my ins and outs for 2024. Hope you guys liked them. Well, that is all for today's episode. I will be back next week with your questions and confessions, so you guys can comment them down below. You guys can send them in to Jordyn@strawhutmedia.com, or you can just DM me on Instagram, whatever works. I will see it. Thanks for sticking with me, guys, and Happy New Year again. Matcha says goodbye. Ready? I'm just stretching. You want to say bye? Look at her paw. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. Okay, see you guys next week. Bye.
You've been listening to the Jordyn Jones Podcast. Jordyn's passion is to inspire, relate, and give you that much-needed one-hour escape from life's everyday struggles. Your family, and we're so glad you're here. Make sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe. We'll be back soon. But in the meantime, find us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Jordyn Jones. Jordyn. This production is brought to you by Straw Hut Media, hosted by Jordyn Jones, produced by Ryan Tillotson, edited by Daniel Ferreira. Additional production help by Carolyn Mendoza, Ali Ahmed, and Samir Gonchi. Keep shining bright like the diamond you are, and see you next time on the Jordyn Jones Podcast.